Welcome to lessons on functions and arrays in C++ and how to combine them. The lessons are split into 3 videos. In the previous lessons, you have learned how to write basic programming using variables, decisions, and loops. In the first video, we will take a big step forward by learning how to organize our programs using functions. In the second video, we will work with multiple values using arrays. And then in the third video, we will investigate how to use arrays and functions to streamline our coding. These are essential skills that will help you to write real-world programs. What is a function? A function is a block of code that performs a specific task. Instead of repeating code, we write it once inside a function and then reuse it. The purpose is mainly to reuse code and improve structure in our coding. Here's a simple example, a function with no parameters. In the main program, we call a function called greet. Notice that there are no parameters in the brackets. Here is the function greet. It performs a task but does not take any input and does not return a value. Take notice of the return type void placed before the function name. It signifies that the function does not return a value to the caller. Let us look at example 2. In the main program, the caller calls the function greetUser. But this time it has a parameter in brackets. This makes the function more flexible because it can work with different values. The parameter after the name of the function should be of the same type as the parameter when called by the caller. Highlighted here in green. In this example, the parameter is of type string. Thus, in the function, the parameter should also be of type string. Notice that the type of the function is still void, thus no value is returned to the caller. But now, because I can reuse the function, I can add as many calls to the function. Here I'm using the same function to greet another user named John. Let us look at a more complex example. This function does not only display a value, it does more. It calculates 2 values and returns a result back to the caller. Let us look at it in more detail. The caller calls the function addNumbers with 2 parameters. Notice that these 2 parameters are of type int. Now also take note that in the main program we are expecting a value back, and that value should be stored in the variable sum of type int. So here is the function, and the function has 2 parameters of type int and int, corresponding with the parameters of the caller. And then, because we need to return a value, the return type of the function should be of type int. Inside the function, we have a final statement, return results, and the value of return will be returned to the caller and saved in the variable sum. One observation, it is important that the parameters in the caller and the parameters in the function aligns, and that they are of the same type. This example will result in an error, as the 5 and 3 are seen as string and they are in inverted commas. In this fourth example, we will look at functions that call other functions. We will see how functions can work together. One function can do calculation, the other displays, and the third can control the process. In the main program, we have a caller program calling the function processNumbers with 2 parameters, both of type int, and not expecting anything back. In this function, processNumbers, we can see that it calls 2 other functions. First, it calls calculate total. using the same parameters it got from the caller 1. It is expecting a value back from calculate total. This value is then stored in the variable total. Then it calls a function display result using the variable total. It does not expect anything back. Let us look at the function calculate total. It has two parameters that align with the caller 2. It has a type of int as it has to return a value. It has the last statement return a plus b. Simple math. Just add two values and return the sum to the caller program. After caller 2 receives back the sum, it calls the function display result with one parameter, the value of total. The function display results has one parameter that aligns with the caller, and all it does is to display something for the output. After all this is done, the program returns to the main program and the program ends. So in the next video, we will look at arrays.